I forgot to cover this earlier when I talked about the health savings account, but I need to show you something that Congress is actually doing to change the HSA rules, possibly starting in 2025 or potentially in 2026. And 2024 marks the 20th anniversary that HSA was first put into action. President Bush signed the Medicare Prescription Drug Improvement and Something Act, can't remember, in December 2003, which established HSA in January 2004. And Congress recently introduced several bills that will expand HSA access to more American people. And this is really good news, so check it out. The first one is HR 5787, which will allow veterans with service-connected disability and veterans benefits to contribute to health savings accounts. I work with a lot of veterans with VA disability in my private client program who are not eligible for the HSA. Unfortunately, if you have TRICARE, the bill does not amend the HSA eligibility. The second one is much more consolidated, right? It's HSA Modernization Act of 2023, HR 5687. This is a big one because Congress is proposing to allow individuals with Medicare Part A to contribute to the HSA. At the moment, once you're enrolled in Medicare, you cannot contribute to the HSA, but you can pay for Medicare Part B with the money from your HSA, saving you thousands of dollars in Medicare, okay? That's starting at the age of 65. The third one is individuals eligible for Indian healthcare service assistance and how they're not going to be disqualified from savings accounts. As of right now, individuals using a medical care program under the tribal organization are not allowed to have an HSA. The next one is to include bronze and catastrophic plans to be treated as high deductible health plans, which is directly connected to the HSA. If you don't know what those are, bronze, silver, gold, and platinum plans are the health plan categorized based on how you and your healthcare split the cost of your healthcare. You can check out the information on healthcare.gov. And the next one is allowing certain medical expenses to be reimbursed by HSA if they happen 60 days prior to the medical coverage. So if you start an HSA on January 1st, then you could potentially reimburse your medical expenses from between November 1st and December 31st on the prior year. And the next one is huge for couples over the age of 55. At the time I'm recording this video, if you have a family plan and you and your spouse are both 55 years old, you can only make $1,000 in catch-up contributions. But under the new congressional bill, if you and your spouse are both 55 years old, you could each make $1,000 in catch-up contributions, or $2,000 total. You can each contribute the extra $1,000. As of right now, you have to have two separate HSAs in order to make that happen. And the next section will significantly increase our contribution limit starting in 2026. In 2024, the contribution limit for individuals is $4,150 or $8,300 for the family plan. Instead, it is going to be increased to the amount of deductible and out-of-pocket limitation. The maximum out-of-pocket cost for individuals in 2024 is $8,050 and $16,100 for family coverage. So the new contribution limit potentially in 2025 could be as high as $8,300 and $16,800. That is going to be huge for the early retirees because that's double the current contribution limits. And lastly, the new bill could allow us to pay for qualified long-term care services. If it becomes a qualified expense with the HSA, you could save a lot of money on taxes using the HSA to pay for long-term care if you ever need to. Now, I can't stress enough that maxing out the HSA every year is really crucial for your early retirement. Once the deadline has passed, you can't go back and max it out again. The deadline to contribute to your HSA is April 15th or the tax deadline every year. So you still have until April 15th to max out your 2023 HSA contributions. And I encourage you to download my HSA calculator for absolutely free by visiting FinancialConsultation.com/resources so that you know how much you'll have by the time you're 50, 60, or 65. So let me know in the comment section down below what your thoughts are on the potential HSA changes proposed by Congress.